Trevor just explained that this is the entrance to the German cemetery. He said that you will notice how narrow the door is so that only one person at a time can go in. Because the Germans believe that every man must face God and his fate by himself. Now there are 21,000 dead German soldiers buried here. Sometimes 2, 3, 4 or more in the same grave, because the Germans buried their soldiers almost vertically. Unfortunately, there are also some SS buried here, and as a result of that, a number of years ago, Ronald Reagan decided not to give a speech here.
He was not walking on the bridge when he was coming, he was running.
This is Danielle, our guide today, who is Trevor's mother. And we are now at Juno Beach, which is where the Canadians landed. And there's a memorial. And there is a house that was here originally during the invasion, and which, although it was very badly shot up, is still in one piece. They're looking at a exclamation there in front of us.
He was not walking on the bridge when he was coming, he was running.
This is Danielle, our guide today, who is Trevor's mother. And we are now at Juno Beach, which is where the Canadians landed. And there's a memorial. And there is a house that was here originally during the invasion, and which, although it was very badly shot up, is still in one piece. They're looking at a exclamation there in front of us.
So here's the German prisoners, walking out of the house.
I stand corrected. This is the house that was here during the invasion, which was all shot up and has now been restored. But it's the same house and it's in the same family. And they have put up pictures showing what it was like during the invasion.
The Canadians,
there are some German prisoners.
It was already 7:30 in the morning. The Americans landed at 6:30.
And there's the little railroad station that used to be here in the town of Bernier.
And when the poor guys came, the tanks
people would take that train from Caen to here to vacation.
The men found themselves nose to nose with all
there are
the
some
bunkers
Canadian
lining up the
troops.
shore. And it was pretty deadly for the Canadians as well, I have the numbers, how many they lost on D-Day, but quite a few. Because Canada in 1944 was not
now there's the house I told you about.
Very populated.
After the invasion, after it was all shot up, you can see all the bullet holes in it. It's a wonder it's still standing.
So let's go to the front of the house, and I want to show you the wall, what's left of the house. But that's a sign of bad weather when you see them, so we don't see them now, which is good.
Now, this is a picture of Juno Beach, and as you can tell, it's pretty much in low tide.
The bunker that I showed you a little while ago on that
But that's
picture
the
over there, and look at this.
tide on which the invasion occurred.
Of that wall where the German prisoners were leaning against. Oh yeah. So 67 years later.
Now, here are the little cabins that were built for people to change their clothing into their bathing suits and vice versa, and then go for a swim out in Juno Beach.
So what do you think? Do you want to risk going on foot? You have a big bunker there to look at, and I'll pick you up with the car.
Okay.
Doesn't that look like a fun thing to do?
Hunter thinks this might have been a small gun emplacement of some kind, maybe a machine gun, covering the entrance to the beach.
Where the Germans changed their bathing suits.
Way off there you can see
We have some that look similar, a little bigger, on the way to France.
people on horseback, which is kind of fun. Now I'm not sure, but I think we're approaching a bunker here, which we may be able to get into and walk around a bit, but there again it's covering the beach where the landings might occur. Now I'm not sure, but I think we're approaching a bunker here, which we may be able to get into and walk around a bit, but there again it's covering the beach where the landings might occur. But in any case, this will give you an idea of what an extensive invasion area this was. And there's Danielle in her car, but it's starting to rain, so I think we'll quit right now. Now this is a big bunker, Danielle says, which when you go inside it's as if the Germans, when they left, simply turned off the lights and locked the door and left. Everything was just as they left it. We'll see. Now there's General Hunter standing in front of an original Higgins boat. It was built by Higgins in New Orleans.
It closed.
And
Wrong button.
used obviously extensively in the invasion. So when the ramp went down, the troops would run out. Invaluable. And somebody like Eisenhower, I think, said if it hadn't been for the Higgins boats, we might not have won the war. And now we start the beginning of our bunker tour. For some reason going down before we go up.
The German just left.
Yeah. This would appear to be the air circulation.
Maschinenraum, engine room.
The inside of the bunker looks like. Ready for lunch or dinner?
The Red Cross, there's a, not Red Cross, well, it is a Red Cross thing, but it's, I guess. Boy, that's something else.
There's another part of the bunker, which is the
Wow.
hospital or
Oh, really? Yeah, a lot of the museums apparently.
medical facility.
Look at that, and they all fold.
Yes.
Hold up against the wall.
That's great, but once you're trapped in here, you get trapped. Wallpaper. It kind of brighten things up.
There's someone making a
Claustrophobia, you're
In Sudbury,
telephone pole, I guess.
when they killed
Yeah, right next to it, you know.
Another section.
Right.
They apparently maintained and repaired all the.
You know, for a long time, this
Weapons.
museum was not very popular because it has a lot of German stuff.
Yes.
For a long time, all the museum, like the one in Falaise, which is called August 4th,